Hey everyone, this is EDWAN and today we are back in the studio for a new video. So today I'm going to show you how to make an orchestral style track like Two Steps from Hell, something epic. A big thanks to Malitha and Void Walker for suggesting this subject idea. If you guys have other subject ideas, let me know in the comments down below, and Mozart and myself will check your suggestions and we'll try to make a video out of this. First of all, you have to set the BPM to 90. You don't want to set it to 120 like for the house music, because we are orchestral producers. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's do a little prayer to FL Studio God. FL Studio God, please don't crash this time. I just want to make an orchestral track and to show it to the producers, and don't crash the producers' projects. Thank you, FL Studio God. I buy all my plugins, or I receive them for free. Thank you. Here we go. So for the chords, I'm using Scalar 2, an epic preset here. Mozart is destroying the studio. Yeah, acting like nothing happened. I have my chord progression here. Epic! I'm setting the voice grouping because I want to use this on violins at first and humanize, so yeah, let's go. Drag and drop this from Scalar to my piano roll, where I have loaded VSCO2 for the violins. It's a free edition of the VSCO plugin. It's very cool. I will leave also a link in the description below if you want to check it out. So I'm choosing now the cello for this one. And I'm copy and pasting it a second time because I want to add some variation here. Very nice. So we have already the violin. Now let's load a piano here. For this I will use Nexus. You can also use VSCO2 if you want. I will copy and paste these chords. So now I want to introduce the beginning of the track with only piano. You want to start very slow, you want to start very smooth, very nicely. So I'm creating one pattern. I now have this one and I will make the velocity a bit down, take it down. I will route this to a different bus and add some reverb. Very nice. I will add a melody now. And we want to add a little variation for the last part of the melody, so okay. Now I will take my violins and I will slowly introduce them into the track. I create an automation clip and will slowly, slow user, introduce the violins. At this point, around 20 seconds, you can start adding some percussions. For this, I will also use Nexus. It has some nice orchestral instruments there. Drums, drum-ducer. In the dance orchestra expansion, you can find some nice drums. So here we go, march drums, and also routing them to a channel, which I then route to the reverb. You don't need much mixing when doing orchestral music. First, very smooth. Low velocity at first. And when the drums start rolling, you can add another instrument. Stack the layers. We want to add some trumpets here. So I will simply copy this, then go here and duplicate my VSCO orchestra, create some nice trumpets. So for the brass, I'm going to use Nexus. It has some nice brass. What you can do to simulate a real orchestra is to pan your elements a bit left and right. You can have a look at a real orchestra setup to make it as realistic as possible. For example, the violins are always all the way to the left, for example. I'm not sure it is the case, but and then you have the brass, and then you have this and that. So I try to make this as realistic as possible, create a nice stereo image. Nice. I will modify a little bit my brass notes. Then this is where the drop hits. It's a bit shortened version, but you can make this longer and you get the idea, right? At this point, when it's the build-up can contain something like a little melody, like a little arpeggio on the violin. So I will make this one unique and I will create a little arpeggio. Also use VSCO here and violin. There we go. You can keep stacking layers here by simply playing even more notes and melodies. So make the piano a bit louder and same for the melody. This is where it hits hard. I want this to be like big hit, so I will simply use another VST plugin. I love this one. It's in Contact and it's a band called Rise and Hit. And then I need to make it long enough. Okay, change my mind. I want the drop to be here. It's always nice to have some variation, so I will create a little break here and I will simply change my melody and come back to something a bit more calm. It's all about dynamics and it's all about adding variation and change to use these methods, otherwise it will sound like a robot is playing piano. Now let's listen to everything together. And then you start again, and you see it's not that hard. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. The Fruity Loops project is available at the link in the description below. If you're interested in any of the plugins I have used for this orchestral track, you can check out the description below as well. Let me know what you guys want me to do in the next videos in the comments down below. So guys, have fun producing. See you in the next video, and of course, Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're not part of the producer family, and of course, don't forget to pray to FL Studio God.